Good day students, welcome to the third lesson of e-learning program. Today's topic is matrices and determinants. Today we will learn about types of matrices and about identification of the types. Matrices are either classified on the basis of the order or on the basis of the elements. Let's have a look on all the names of the matrices which we'll be learning today's lesson. The first type of the matrix is row matrix. A matrix with one row is called row matrix. You can see in the examples, I've quoted two examples over here and both are consisting of a single row. Second type of matrix is column matrix. Again, as name shows, a matrix with a single column or one column is known as column matrix. You can see the examples. Two examples are over here and both are consisting of a single column. Which two-dimensional shape these two matrices will form if I close them? Are these forming the rectangles? Yes, they are. See, if the matrices are rectangular matrix, then the number of rows will not be equal to number of columns. Or in other words, if I say that if I enclose the figures, they'll form a rectangle. Can you guess the type of these two matrices depending on the shape? Have you guessed about the two-dimensional shape of these two matrices? Let me close it first. After closing, you can clearly see that it's forming a square. These two matrices are forming square. So we can guess over here that if number of rows will be equal to number of columns, in other words, if I will close the figure and it will be forming a square, then the matrix will be a square matrix. This is a type of square matrix which is known as diagonal matrix. As name shows that the main character player will be the diagonals. So, according to the definition of the diagonal matrix, all the elements of the diagonal matrix are 0 except the leading diagonals. And I'm highlighting the leading diagonals over here. You can see this is the first leading diagonal and this one is the second leading diagonal. But make sure that any one of the leading diagonal will be non-zero. You can see these two examples which I am quoting here. These are also diagonal matrices. Student, there is a special case of diagonal matrix which is known as scalar matrix. It's a diagonal matrix in which all elements of the diagonal entries are same. You can see the general example. I've quoted a general example over here, and in that the diagonal entry is k, 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 which is representing the same element. See the first example. Here again we have a scalar matrix and this equal entity in the diagonal is 2. Same, A and B are two diagonal entries, scalar matrices with the same entities. One is with 3 and the second one is with 5, 5, 5 diagonal. Are these matrices looking to you like diagonal matrix? Wait, but the diagonal entries are same. It means they are scalar matrices. But no, they aren't, because there is a special case in the scalar and diagonal matrix. Those are that if all the entries in the leading diagonal will be 1, that will be identity matrix. I'm quoting some examples over here. Please see these examples in which all the diagonals are 1, 1, 1. The last example of today's lecture is zero matrix. As the name suggests, that all the elements in these matrices will be 0. So, if any of the matrix will be in front of you and that is consisting of all the elements as 0, you will say that this is zero matrix or null matrix. Let's have a quick recap of all the types of the matrices by looking at this picture. Let's look at today's assignment. In the first question, you'll be writing 2 examples of each of the matrices learned today. In second and third part, you'll be attempting the parts which are shown in the figure. Thank you.